So yeah, a very easy example of overcoming a problem in them to overcome a problem in you and sharing something with that person that is causing a problem in your world is, say, a very critical and judgmental person. They cause a great deal of distress in your life. You dread being in the same room with them because all they do is criticize and judge you. Now, you may not be a judgmental person. You may not see yourself as a judgmental person, or you may actually consciously try to show up in life in a kind and loving way and be accepting and give people benefit of the doubt. Quite the opposite of that person in your reality that is causing you distress. And I've actually done identity work on this very issue, and what I've discovered is that my own sense of self was so wrapped up in these ideas that I could not define my own value, that my own value was defined by the contents of other people's thinking, by the opinion of another. I always saw myself as less than or other than the other. Why do you think that other person is criticizing you? Because their own sense of self is just as unstable, and they use putting down others or judging others to elevate that conditional sense of self that exists in a reality structure that their belief system has created, where they always have to put themselves above the other, or they have to be always the one that knows better, or they always have to be right or in the right. So once I have released my own conditioned sense of self that I have mistaken for who I am, that gave me that sense of I can't quite allow myself to be me or know who I am or determine my own value, that I have to always scan the world for who is better or who is different or who thinks I'm right or I'm wrong. Two things are going to happen. First of all, I will be free of you. I will not have to manage you in my reality, whatever that means. The second thing, I would probably develop this compassionate understanding, having seen how deeply I've held this belief and how innocently unconscious I was about this. Even if this belief was formed in me in relationship with you, you must have inherited this belief just as automatically and innocently as I have. And it was torturing you as much as it was torturing me. So I will have some compassion for you. But this compassion is going to be clean. It's not going to make you tolerate their bad behavior. In fact, you will have such clarity in understanding that you might set a much clearer boundary with this person. And here's a bonus thing. When we see someone who we have a real problem with out there, and we all play certain roles in the reality. For example, you play the role of the judge, and I play the role of the judged in our relationship. Once I have bought into this consciousness, and if I'm not examining it, if I turn around and I have children or I have a different relationship, there's a very real chance I will start being the judge. So the shared consciousness can manifest in me as it is manifesting in you. So the good news is that the mirror of reality is an absolute gift to where we can gain our freedom independently and on our own without them changing, but we can also become the change we wish to see in the world. So check out this book if you're interested in this. Thank you.